Hello, how are you? Well, I like to look at the snow, but then I hate to walk in the snow. It is pretty to really look at it after snow piled up outside, but of course, it is very difficult to walk on the street because it is slippery, dangerous, and also your feet get very cold. Ugh. Well, today's idioms. The first one is to stir up, going like that. Uh, Spiritually, mentally, and also physically. You can stir the soup or the stir fries, vegetable stir fries. That means inside frying pan, you put ingredients and fry with the oil, stirring up. Or when you put maybe sugar or cream into your coffee or tea, you stir with a little spoon. And also stir up means something happened and the people stirring people up. And that means becomes really, really turmoil. For example, oh, well, let's say the oldest sister of the family, let's call her Nancy. Okay. Nancy said, everyone, our mother is in a bad mood this morning, so don't stir her up. And we have to stay calm down, not to make any little problems. So, and the rest of the family, except for the mother, said, that's right. We've gotta be very careful. Do you have that kind of experience in your life? Okay. Another one is, let's say, okay, like often it happens in the basketball or baseball teams in the United States. They're trying to stir up the trouble between the owners of the team and the players of the same team because they don't agree with something, I guess. Or let's say, I had once, well, not a friend, but then an acquaintance called Peter, and Peter always tried to stir up everyone with his arguments about politics, and the people around him were all tired of seeing him doing it, well, hearing him doing it. So, do you know any people who loves to argue just about anything you say about, especially politics? My goodness, don't you get tired of it? So, sooner or later, people try staying away from that person. Isn't that sad? But that happens quite often. Okay, the second idiom for today is to take in. It means to visit or to decrease in size or to deceive. Hmm? Okay, the first one, for example, okay, the person in charge of my seminar took care of me while I was having a business trip in Niigata Prefecture last year. And he and I took in some museums. And while we were there, I took in sake or rice wine trial booth to decide what to buy for myself. So that means simply visit those kind of places. The second one is talking about to decrease in size. For example, okay, my sister lost weight and her waist got smaller, so she had to have her skirts and slacks taken in. So that means she took in some of her clothes to fit her new size. So they were taken in. Means make them smaller in size. Okay, another sentence is talking about to deceive, which is not a good thing to do, but people do. For example, Joe took everyone in with his innocent manner. In fact, he was a liar and a cheat. Oh, but then, his innocent manner and sort of, he was very good at manipulating people. So everyone believed what he said, but then that's not true. So everyone was taken in by his lies. Then he cheated so many people. Oh, that's a bad thing to do. Today's words. The first one is penalize. Do you know penalty? Penalize means to declare the punishable by law or rule, or set a penalty for usually the people or some animals, I guess. For example, let's say, okay, the former Prime Minister of Japan, Abe, should have been penalized before he was killed. So, because he was killed before he was penalized, so he escaped from being penalized, right? So that means he didn't have to pay any penalty, or he didn't have to do any duty because for the penalty that he was put upon himself. In a way, he was lucky, but unlucky. I don't know how to think about it. But then today we are finding out that he was deceiving people, or he took all of us in while he was there as a politician. And I personally don't like it. All right. Another one is, let's say, okay, school penalized the students, or I would say some of the students who cheated in the exams. So they are penalized for cheating in the exam, of course. Okay. The last word for today is beneficiary. Do you know the word benefit? Beneficiary means the person who received the benefit. For example, I was actually the beneficiary of the condominium if my father died. But he decided to sell it out when he got remarried. So I would not receive any of it. Too bad. Okay. Another one is, okay, I was the beneficiary of $1,000. I'm sorry, $10,000 when my third father died. Before this one, who didn't give me his condominium, okay? So quite different between those two fathers. They are my fathers. Well, that's all for today. Take care of yourself and stay healthy and do not catch a cold or the influenza, of course. I'll see you next time. Aloha oe. Whoops.